Hey, good day. Super excited. How are you doing? You're welcome to this week outlook of the 27th of February 2022. Guys, I'm really expecting so much in the market. And if this is your first time that you're visiting our YouTube channel, make sure you click on the subscriber button and make sure you share this video. Help somebody else to get value and understand this. Okay, make sure you like and make sure you click on the notification bell. So this week we have a couple of trades we're looking at, and be sure that you do your own confirmation before you go in all of these trades. We've got a couple of them, so we're just going to be walking through two or three of them. Then you wait for your confirmations before you shoot at the market. Okay, if you're excited about this, make sure you click on the like button right now, and let's get busy with work. Okay, so on top of my list this week, I'm going to be looking at AUD NZD. I'm going to be doing the top-down analysis on it, what I'm expecting the market to do. Okay, so for those who already have been learning from me, you want to see that this has been on downtrend. Okay, this has been fighting this low, been fighting this low. We've been fighting this low. So we have the previous low where the market has always been from onset. So having said that, we need to be sure if this guy is ready to move up. So we have this also. The market broke that out. Now watch this carefully. It broke this move and the market still came as low as this. So this break of structure did not work. Then it broke this move. Then the market came back into this demand zone. And if the market comes back into this demand zone, then this place becomes powerful. However, we have a lower low, a lower high, and a drop, which is what confirms a sell. So we need a retracement back into this lower demand. Let me zoom it out. We had this rejection. Okay, that proves that we are now on a uptrend. However, we have this last sell move, okay, which we are expecting to come back down into this demand zone. Then from this, we can now shoot further. So having established that this is a monthly zone, we also have another monthly demand supply here. And this monthly supply, demand has an approval here, break of structure. This monthly supply has an approval here, but on the supply and demand curve, we are on the demand zone, in the demand curve, okay? So because we're in the lower curve, that means that we need to be very careful with our sell, okay? Because we're on the lowest curve, the lowest curve of the supply and demand curve. So we want this to drop back into this drop base rally, okay? So this will be where we're going to be exiting the sell that we are looking at. Then we can shoot for the next buy that we're going to be holding for long. So if you look at this, then from there we can go to where weekly. And on weekly, we have this move. So this is where we are coming to buy. Okay. So this is weekly, monthly demand. This is where we are coming to buy. And this is where we want to sell from right now on weekly zone. So we want to sell here. We want to buy here. Then we hold this trade. So if you go with this external trend line, this external trend line has approved this zone, and we have a break of structure here. The same thing that we have an external trend line that approved this zone. So we're good with it. So this is going to be a sell from here to this place, then we'll buy. So from weekly, I go to 4 hours. So right now, this is where we are. We have a lower high, a lower low here. Sorry, a higher low, a lower high, lower low, lower high. So this confirms to us that we have a trend established. And the market came back here. So right here where we are right now, the market is now in a supply zone. And when the market is in supply zone, I'll label this WS. So I need an approval on 4 hours time frame. And we've got the approval. We got the first approval here. We got the second approval here, which is break of structure. So we have the second one, and we have the third one. Good. So with that, I can now draw our previous external, which has been destroyed, trend line, which is a buy trend line. Now it has been destroyed. That approves a sell scenario. So this will be where I'm going to be looking for a sell for this week. We'll be looking for a sell this week in this zone. Now, when it gets in here, that doesn't mean you should go in with pending order. If you're going with pending order, that will be a risk entry. But if you can go to lower time frame and get confirmation, which is what we do in the group, then we are good to go. Okay, so I recommend if you want to go in here, this will be a risk entry. Okay, if you're going in on a risk entry, this will be your entry, this will be your stop loss. Make sure you're using your calculator to calculate your risk, and make sure you are treating it as business, and we're good to go. So we're expecting the market to pull up back into this place. We already see some amazing liquidity, which I feel that is going to be destroyed this new week. So this would be my area of interest. Okay, area of interest for the market to draw down. This will be it. And this can just be my only trade this week. Okay. We'll take that drop down to the demand zone. So that's how we work it. So you want to make sure you're trading a weekly supply, monthly supply, and you now wait for your confirmation move on lower time frame, and you can kill it with it. Okay, so so much for this week already, but let me drop this second one. Let me drop this second one. Okay, so I'm expecting you agree with me that we had this zone, this, and the market went up. The market came down back into this place. Okay, so this pull up, this is your liquidity. This is the high that has never happened before. The market came down into that dip. Okay, so from this dip right now, we need to look for our buy. But to approve this buy, we need to see this recent external trend line to be destroyed, which has happened already. So right now, the market is taking off from this demand zone. And when it did that, it gave us this this break of structure. And when it gave us this break of structure, we have our trend line coverage that was destroyed. And because it's a sell trend line that was destroyed, we're going to be looking for a buy. So we have this rally-based rally here. We have this rally-based rally here. Then we have by the time we go to weekly, we might be able to get some more move. But this will be the monthly demand that is below the trend line. Okay, so next, you agree with me that when this guy went up, he had this buy trend line, and that was also destroyed here, which makes us to look for a sell until it gets here. So right now we are bearish on AUD/USD. So you can see this formation that we have a drop-based drop. So this is the closest intraday we can look at. This drop, drop-based drop. So this is okay. And in this drop-based drop, that's where we are currently. This drop-based drop is on monthly. So this is monthly supply. We're expecting to come to monthly demand. Then we'll come to weekly. So right here on weekly, we have a supply zone. We have a supply, an equal low here, liquidity that is approving this drop-based drop on weekly. So right now, this is we have different levels here right now. We have different levels here. Then I'm going to bring in this monthly to this place and to this place. So this is weekly WSMS. Okay. So when the market is in that zone, then that is where I have business. WSMS. Okay, so this is where we are. Except otherwise, just make sure you're using your risk reward. This, we need to seek confirmation in this zone. So that took us to 4 hours. And the 4 hours reacted to this rally-based drop, this rally-based drop. So they reacted to that. That means that we need to be on the watch out for this new zone. So this new week, I'm going to that zone can hold. We need to see one or two break of structures that will make us look at that zone. Okay. So if you use your trend line, you see that it broke outside it. Now, this is the break of structure. We have another break of structure here, rally-based rally. So this one was destroyed. This is drop-based rally. This one was destroyed. This drop-based rally. This one was destroyed. So these 3 demand zones were destroyed. So that approves us to come and wait here and also come and wait here. However, I think that this zone might not hold because they're giving us our lower time frame confirmation. Let me see. They're giving us our lower time frame confirmation, which it has not on lower time frame. So this is how we now narrow this trade to 15-minute trade. So for me, I think you have to be patient and see the behavior. I will prefer this zone. Okay, I'll prefer this zone because this is the origin. This is the origin, this is the continuation. Rally-based drop and drop-based drop. Okay, so would have gone to 15 minutes, and on 15 minutes would have seen the move if it was going to break. This in the 15-minute trade on the group, maybe on Monday morning or midnight, which is exactly what happened to AUD card. I'm going to share with you the case study of AUD card. We actually picked it this week. The same thing that happened. A lot of people felt that this guy was going to hold on 4 hours, and it actually did not hold, because when we saw it, a lot of the guys in the group felt that, oh, this was going to hold. Okay, but this level did not hold. So this was where we all went in with a very, very crazy stop loss, like very, very crazy stop loss. I think it's less than 10. So currently we are in this trade. I'm going to be holding it for as long as it can. But we've done 1 to 10 already. We 1 to 5 risk reward already on this trade. So I'll keep you guys posted on the case study. That's what I'm also an AUDNZ. Okay, so don't be too long. If you have any question, you can drop it below. And if you want to join the free Telegram group, is there sometimes you drop some analysis there, and we'll see how it goes. So guys, AUD USD and AUD NZD will be one of my topmost analysis this week, while others, for those in the community, we have access to that. But make sure you wait for your make sure you trade the pairs only in the sessions. Okay, you must understand the power of sessions. So don't come and trade AUD USD in Euro session or GBP session. You want to trade AUD USD only in Asia session and New York session. That is what makes you a trader, because that is when the volume will come into the market. That is very, very important to enjoy your trading and not donate in the market. Okay, please stay tuned. Make sure you are actively. There will be bad weeks, there will be good weeks. Just make sure you're consistent with risk, with a very slow, low risk reward, so that you can consistently be profitable. Share with us when we got talking. I was asking everyone to. He has done 50% growth this week. So this is good. Everybody likes this, but there will always be days where you won't get this kind of movement. There are days that we do 100% in a week in the group, 50% in a week in the group. But guys, you just have to understand how it works, play, follow the rules, and make sure you're consistent with the rules. Okay, and make sure you are obeying risk management. You're risking 1%, you're risking 2%. Make sure you're consistent with what you're risking, and that is what can help you. Okay, that'll be all for tonight. I'll talk to you guys soon. My name is Mayowa. Cheers. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share. I'll talk to you soon. And if you have any question, you want me to analyze a pair, drop it on the comment box below. I'll take it up from there. Enjoy your week.